Hey friends, so if you're looking for the best platform to host online courses on, I would say there are a couple of options that right now are absolutely the best, and I'm here to talk to you about them today. So, first of all, the thing that we have to talk about is self-hosting the course, right? Or just hosting in some sort of like a marketplace. Like for example, Udemy. Actually, just today, actually yesterday, uploaded a course, one of the courses on Udemy, just to see how it is going to go. So maybe I will create a video in like a month or two to tell you how it goes. But basically, Udemy is a marketplace. If you upload a course, let's say, for example, we have like 0 to 100,000 subscribers, the ultimate YouTube masterclass, right? 19 euros, something like for 57 euros. But what they often do is no matter what the price you put in, like say, for example, on my course, I put the price 79 euros. They're going to discount it up to 10 euros, sometimes 19, but it's usually what they do. They lower the prices down so as to incentivize people to buy. But what they do is they usually, like for example, I can show you an example. Let's say, and we enter Lithuanian language course, right? Which is what I sell. I sell language courses. Lithuanian language is pretty niche, right? You can see as a sponsored result, a Lithuanian language course is a Udemy course. It's not mine yet. They're not promoting my course. This is a course that doesn't have a lot of students, but basically there are no other courses for Lithuanian language. So I hope that mine shoots up pretty fast because I made some sales, but that doesn't matter. So that's the way it works. You have a marketplace that sort of controls your marketing and helps you with marketing. But what they also do, they control the pricing and they keep a big chunk of that sale for themselves. So if the course is worth like $10, they sell it for $10. You only keep like, I think 37%. So that's like not even $4. That stays for you. So yeah. This is a good way like to sell something, but not necessarily the best way. So that's why I'm telling you about this. So these marketplaces, they exist. You have a Skillshare as well, where it's not about selling one-on-one course, but more like how much hours people watch. Like YouTube, they calculate hours, and Skillshare also calculates hours. That's the way that works. So now, I hope you're not gone yet because we're talking about marketplaces. This is a good way to do it as well. But now we have the three that I think the best. So one of them, the first one, the best, the one I started with my business actually, is Kajabi. Kajabi is on the pricier side because, like, for example, it starts $179 a month. I think they had a lower plan, but they don't have it right now. At least I can't see it over here. But you start with 2,500 contacts. You have one website, 5 products, and it may seem like very little, because compared to the price of the another one that I will show you, this will seem little. But let's say, for example, the other one is System.io. So if we look at this is annual. So yeah, let's look at monthly billing. You can see that for $97, you get the unlimited plan. So that means everything is unlimited. Contacts, unlimited. Tags, unlimited. Email marketing, unlimited. Automations, unlimited. Courses, products, unlimited. Bundles, unlimited. Everything is unlimited, right? And it's pretty awesome that even in 2026, we have products that offer something like that, which is completely having your business. You can have multiple business. Like basically, if you heard about ClickFunnels, right? You can sell courses and other products. If we talk about unlimited ClickFunnel plans, we're talking like hundreds, maybe even thousands, I'm thinking, but I don't want to lie, right? But yeah, with $97 a month, you get unlimited here. The problems that may arise with System and have I've had these problems with them in the past. Well, like with email marketing, sometimes they're stuck a little bit. Emails don't send immediately. I had those little quirks that are normal to happen, right? But they weren't happening with Kajabi, right? So basically with Kajabi is you get what you pay for, right? I'm actually on their biggest plan right now because I have 3 websites on it. One of my website is actually on it as well, right? So I'm on their biggest plan. That's how much I trust Kajabi and I believe in them, because I actually have the biggest plan and I use it every month. Like I pay a bit less than that because I was offered a discount. But yeah, that's how much I pay every month for Kajabi. What you get with Kajabi is basically email marketing. You get a lot of the analytics about a particular student. You get a lot of segmentation. So, for example, I can actually show you. For example, if I'm sending an email, right? Let's say on Spoken Lithuanian brand, like, yeah, they're showing your opt-ins, gross revenue every month, right? Like how many offers sold. And let's say we go from, let's say I want to create an email, right? Let's say I want to create an email and I choose one of the new email campaigns. So let's say I create an email campaign, email broadcast. I click continue, and let's take the most, bare bones, let's call this one a test, right? And let's click create. And I'll show you what I mean. What system, for example, doesn't have, or it has it, but you have to do everything through tags. So that means you have to create a lot of tags up front. You have to think about segmentation that you're going to need, and you have to think about it up front before you actually do that. But over here, let's say I create a custom segment and I can select a bunch of filters. So let's say contact filters. Has never subscribed, is hidden, bounced, contact activity, customer activity, joined in the last some specific time, net revenue less than if they're buying through Kajabi, actually have an outside platform that they buy through. Submitted a form, owns these products, doesn't own a product, previously owned products, has any of these offers, click the link, click the specific link. All of that is inside Kajabi and is available to you as a segment of your email list, right? So this is really something that you can work through your business in. And system, the IO, for example, doesn't have that. As I said, it has it, but it only has it through tags, and you really have to think about this, up front before you do it. So this is how you choose your business over here. Another great thing that System.io offers, and it's maybe a bit different on Kajabi, because even on the smaller plan, let's say 47, you can create a webinar, like run an automatic webinar, and they even have a deadline funnel, which Kajabi doesn't have at all. You have to buy it separately. The deadline funnel basically means that if a person, let's say, have you ever landed on a landing page where it says like, hey, you only have like 5 hours to decide if you want to buy, and the clock starts to wind down, and you may think to yourself, like, how do they know that it's me and not somebody else that comes back? Because basically, specifically that deadline funnel attaches that timeline to you. So even if you come back, you see the same time going back, and let's say the offer closes for you, right? If you choose to do so. So yeah, that's what deadline funnel is, and System.io actually offers that for you. You can have it in your business, right? So yeah, these are the two options right now, Kajabi or System.io. You can find links for both of them in the description. Actually, those are affiliate links, no extra cost to you. If you think I helped you decide, just click on that. You will be helping my channel, but no extra cost to you, nothing like that. Now, the third option that we have to talk about, and it's sort of like an option in between, maybe not in between, but something that you might even consider next to it, right? And this is Skool. Right. So Skool basically is a membership platform. Let me show you how that looks. So for example, this is one of my memberships. I've actually kind of put it on hold a little bit, but I'm planning to reuse it again. So everything over here is in one place. You have sort of like a discussion room, a la Facebook style. You can put all of these in topics. You can go live actually here. It has a pretty good, like sort of like Zoom Teams live room where you can have lessons. If you go to Classroom, these are all your courses, live lesson recordings, all the other courses that you add, like weekly lessons you add if you promise. It has a pretty good player in it as well. So I really like, it's very simplistic, but it works. Like if you don't need anything like too difficult when it comes to course player. By the way, when it comes to Kajabi or System.io, they differ a little bit that Kajabi offers you more options, and those options feel more premium. The course place, for example, it feels more premium. By the way, with Kajabi, you even get an app. So the people that buy courses from you, they can download Kajabi app, and then they can watch those courses on Kajabi app, and for example, it plays in the background, similar to if you subscribe to paid YouTube, let's say, where you can lock your phone and it still plays. So it has that sort of small things that makes it a premium experience for you as a user and for your students as well, right? So we have those things. But if we go back to Skool, right? Yeah, so this is the classroom. You have a calendar where people see when the live lessons are or any other events that you add. They can join a meet, talk with other members, right? We even have a map to see where other members are, right? There's a leaderboard, basically, where you can attach various prizes, let's say, for your students, and they get points. I think every like of their, like, if somebody likes their post or anything like that, they get a one point, or their comment, they get 1 point. So basically, it just it really incentivizes just being active on the community, right? And specifically, if we talk about churn, basically how many people leave your membership every month, right? So it really helps churn to go down, having something like Skool, where everything is in one place, where people feel part of something whole, where they can see other members, because people actually stay in the communities for the relationships that they create with other people, right? They feel connected, they feel on the same path with them, like somebody's struggling through English language or Lithuanian language in this case, right? And they feel that other people are in this journey with them too, and having something like Skool community really helps you create that feeling for them, right? And it helps you as an instructor, because it's just fun to come and meet these same people every week, or whatever you decide to have those deliverables on, like every week, every like twice a week, like I do usually. And yeah, that's the way it works. So you have like 3 separate platforms. Kajabi is like the premium option. If you want to go the premium route, I don't think there's anything better than Kajabi, unless you go the even more premium route and you hire somebody to create, like, for example, a specifically custom website and specifically custom experience for you, let's say through WordPress. But then you pay a lot for them, for the people who will design it and maybe even just maintain it every month. So that's sort of like a separate solution, but it's definitely doable. But like something that's already pre-prepared for you, Kajabi, I think is really, really simple, really intuitive the way it works. Like if we go inside, as you saw here, it's really intuitive. The way what you can do with a website, with landing pages. Maybe I will show that in the future. I didn't want to make this video too long, but it's really intuitive the way Kajabi works, and it's pretty intuitive the way System.io works. But as I said, it does have that. Kajabi has that premium feel to it. By the way, System.io has a free plan. So up to 2,000 contacts, 1 product, limited, I think, emails. You have 1 website, 1 unlimited landing pages. So you can actually have a pretty good business. In the beginning, I think I was making already like 3,000 or 4,000 a month, maybe less, maybe more. And when I had to switch, to the starter plan, which is like $17 a month, it just really made sense. So if you want to go the cheaper route, which is very, very okay, System.io is more than capable of having your business taken care of. So go with System.io. Definitely, don't even think about it. Go with the free plan, and you may not even need it up to a year. But if you have a specific plan in mind already, go with Kajabi. And of course, if membership is part of the plan, right? Something that you have in mind that you want maybe to do in your business, you might want to think about Skool, because I don't think anything else has a better experience. I think there's a Circle platform called Circle that sort of does similar things, but I find it to be too cluttered. At least I haven't used it as an instructor, but from the student experience, I have experienced it before. I find it to be too cluttered, not intuitive. Skool is intuitive. I'm all about simplicity. If I find something intuitive, like I think this should be there, and it is, I like it. And if it's not, I usually don't like it. And if you're sort of like that kind of a person, you might feel the same way about these platforms, because all of them are pretty intuitive, pretty easy to use. Some of them are cheaper, some of them more expensive, depends on actually what you need and what you have in mind, right? And yeah, as I said, I have the links for all of them in the description. These are affiliate links. You will be helping my channel if you do decide to click them and buy something, no extra cost to you. And of course, you don't have to do that. But yeah, these are the options that I'm suggesting to you right now. Leave a comment. Tell me whether or not you have used them in the past. Maybe you used something else and you think those are better than these. Also, leave a comment. I'm really interested to hear what you have to say. And yeah, I will see you in the future videos. Bye.